Hi, my name is Aidina.
I'm Melvin Yagaka.
And we are Korean Chelsea Rules Everything Around Me. Show of hands if your team actually, got 3 points this weekend.
I already know what she was going to say.
Sheesh. Because,
It's been a perfect
not gonna
weekend.
lie, I know certain men in the top 6 that didn't get, that honestly didn't even get a point. That's neither here nor there. Look, all I'm saying is...
Who didn't get a point in the top 6?
Look, all I'm saying is, all of a sudden, Chooks bailed on the podcast today.
They're not in the top 6. They're not.
Okay, a top 6 relevant squad, as in team fan support.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Arsenal is about to be relevant pretty soon.
Because it's one of those when you have your what's it called, when you have your fan base there already, you can't even they're never gonna go away.
No, but the way it's this embarrassing,
no, it's embarrassing. It's pretty bad.
Seeing people switch over to...
Chooks is about to buy my Chelsea jersey off of me at this point because it's bad.
That's how relevant they're about to be.
You can't beat a team that hasn't won a game this season.
Okay, see, my thing is how they lost. That was the sad part. They're in control of the game.
Well, I didn't watch. Okay, I'll admit, I woke up and it was 1-1.
Yeah.
And when it was 1-1, I was like, typical Arsenal.
Yeah.
And I went back to see Pepe's goal. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Well, if he scores a goal like that, y'all better repay him in at least a win. And I see that. I see that Leno gets he gets hurt. So I'm just like, well, you never know. What can happen. And then I'm not gonna lie to you, when Brighton started that attack, I was like, oh yeah, they're about to score. You can just tell the sex is about to happen. They just passed that ball to the left. The dummy was too live.
No, the dummy was.
The dummy was too. The dummy got me.
Even he didn't expect it to come back.
The dummy got the camera person. The camera person.
But he didn't expect it to come back. He was like, oh snap.
He didn't.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, you could just tell there was so much disbelief in that goal because it was such a well structured goal. The pass, the dummy, the flick. The flick was perfect. And the finish wasn't even that great. I just see the goalkeeper just
that was one of those plays where it's if Brighton can do that on y'all,
yeah.
Because we talk about David Luiz being a bad defender and all that.
Oh, he missed.
But
side note, we're watching the Tottenham and West Ham game.
They lost without David Luiz.
Who? Yeah. So that's what Troops was saying after the game. He was like, we can't blame Wenger. We can't blame this. We can't play David Luiz. We just simply lost.
Yeah.
So we can't blame anybody else except we're just not good enough. I'm not gonna watch the game, but if Chelsea's B team play Brighton, we should still win. And if you're the second most popular, London team, there should be some sort of status to you. Well, that's just what I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm wrong. But there's a certain
that's
level
why I
that
said the way
at.
Arsenal is trending is
So
they
let's
don't have money.
Let's have that conversation. Is it possible that if Arsenal keeps going that way, they will actually become irrelevant?
Yeah, because they don't have money to buy players. That's the thing, and they're already losing their best players.
Yeah.
So it's if you're not putting yourselves in a position to where you can, at least win a trophy, get money from qualifying for Champions League, stuff like that. They're not in those positions, so they're not getting money for, the future upcoming transfers, and the markets are only getting more expensive to get quality players. So the only way they can I guess come back from where they're at is by, hoping that their youth just
that's what I say. The youth, but it's crazy because honestly, that youth argument wasn't relevant until we came around, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ajax also, but I mean that was not in England. In England, using your youth was kind of we don't really know. They'd rather loan out the youth until they're 24, and then here he's now cold, and then bring him back to finally be with the team.
And on top of that, what are the chances you're gonna get a full 11 of youths that just are cold?
Yeah, I mean Chelsea, we were very much an anomaly this season, and I was talking to somebody about
imagine if we didn't have the all these youth players like Tammy, Mason.
What if they're ass? Because I mean I was talking to somebody about the Liverpool game in the Super Cup. because that was our second game of the season. Where we lost to United, even though we played way better.
We played way better. We just made more critical mistakes.
Zuma played horrible that game. That Super Cup game, on paper, there's no way we should be in that game.
Yeah.
Like if we just go straight 11. Well, there's absolutely like no reason why we should be in that game. But the fact that somehow, some way, like Lampard was able to, extract some sort of talent from the youth, and the youth to actually step up. Like Pulisic had a great game that game. Tammy eventually came on.
Yeah.
Tomori. That was Tomori's breakout game. I was like, who is this guy? Who is this? I
will say what Arsenal does need to do going forward is like instill a culture of, like being proud to wear that badge.
That badge, yeah.
Because it's like they lose that game and pretty much everyone except Guendouzi didn't care. Guendouzi was the only one that cared. The way he was showing the fight.
Kolasinac was like pretty upset. All of them were pretty upset. But it wasn't where it needed to be.
No, but what Guendouzi did is what you should do.
Yeah.
When you lose like to a team called Brighton, you shouldn't just be walking off the pitch like nothing happened. Like you should be pissed.
Yeah, I would.
And that shows me that he actually wants to win.
Hands should have happened, in my opinion.
Exactly. Like he wants to win.
I was about to say Tottenham's that bad.
But he wants to win, so it's like he's actually like showing the fight.
Yeah,
there's guys like granted, Aubameyang does not care about.
He doesn't care about Arsenal,
so he's not gonna.
He
fight.
just wanted the English move in my eyes, and then that was a team that gave it to him.
If I'm him, I don't even know why I would go.
But where is he going? Real? Like
no,
where else?
I mean, you could have tried forcing a move to.
No, I'm saying about right now. Like
not
where
now.
I'm
talking about before he came to Prem. He could have forced a move to a better Premier League team.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, now
at the time Arsenal wasn't that bad though.
No, but they weren't showing any signs of being a world class.
When was that time they were in Premier League? I mean, the Champions League, like 2015.
Who?
Or am I going?
Arsenal?
Yeah.
2015.
Or was it 2017? It was a while ago.
Arsenal.
Yes.
Winning Champions League.
No, that they were in the Champions League.
Oh, I was about to say.
Win, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
I only know one English team that's won. Not English team, London team. That's neither here nor there.
The last time, I don't even remember.
I think it was like 2017 or 2015. I guess it's been a while.
Yeah, it's probably been like 2-3 years.
Yeah, so not 2 years is even understatement. It has been
3 years probably.
So I'm saying like Aubameyang in his eyes was just coming to like a huge English club.
Yeah,
and didn't really see that these guys were kind of trending downwards. Was he there for Wenger?
I think he came. He came like on maybe his final season or something. I don't remember. Yeah, but see, the only way they can go forward now is just relying on their youth and hoping that people will actually want to come play for them.
Yeah,
and signing players off of like I guess free transfers
type
stuff like that. Like
back in the day, it's like who wants to go to Arsenal?
Because you go and spend literally all the money you have in the bank on one guy, Pepe, and he's not doing bad, but it's like he hasn't changed life.
Yeah,
he hasn't changed life at all.
He's been very like, all jokes aside, at the start of the season was really like Pepe or Pulisic, and at first people were like, "Oh, Pulisic isn't playing." Yeah, I dare any Arsenal fans to try to compare Pepe to Pulisic right now. They would literally beg to have Pulisic on their team right now, and he was cheaper. And Pulisic is way more of a dynamic player. Yeah. Like I think Pepe just reminds me of Carmelo Anthony. Like I'm gonna slow the game down and try to do what I can do by myself.
Because his game is not suited for Premier League.
Not the Premier League at all.
Because when you go to League One where nobody's really defending like that, they're allowing you to dribble and all that. Yeah, that works. But in the Premier League, nobody.
That's why we still get mad at Willian because Willian tries to do that. And we're like, bro, pass the ball. Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about Martinelli is also out for months. Out. So
they have so many players that are out.
They have they even confirmed like Leno's out for the season yet?
They said 4 to 6 weeks.
So he's out.
So he's out for a season. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like any other competitions. Are they? They're
not. Huh?
I think he's still in FA Cup.
I think they're still in.
They're still in the FA Cup.
English, clubs.
Well, that's the only one. So they're only FA Cup, and I believe they play No, who they play?
I don't even know who they play.
Not Liverpool. You're welcome.
I think we played Leicester.
Yeah, we played Leicester. We played Leicester on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, Saturday.
Let's see who
this
Arsenal
weekend
plays. But yeah, a long story short, I feel bad for Arsenal. Not really.
That's why I'm saying like in a few years from now.
They play Sheffield actually.
In a few years from now, I really do not know if I can see Arsenal being one of the top clubs in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Because I would even say right now, Wolves is in a better like position in terms of like talent on their squad. I would say
I won't say talent, but just overall like how the team works. Like I agree.
Like for example,
Hold
like
on, Declan.
Would you, like in that midfield alone, like I'll take Jimenez. I'll take I mean Moutinho is old, so I don't know about Moutinho.
Yeah,
but Jimenez, like they have young players that are still good.
Jota's great. Is it Neves? What's his name?
Neves.
No, Ruben. Oh, Navas. Navas is the coach. Yeah. Neves is the player, right? Huh? There's a Jota on their team.
Yeah.
There's a guy with the N on their team. Like his last name starts with N. He's pretty good too.
Ruben Neves. He's their midfielder.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But the coach is Ruben Navas, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
The coach is Ruben Navas. They're in a great position, and they're still in Europa play. Even though I believe they lost the game before that they played.
Leicester's in a better position as a club.
I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know about that. Can they splash money on anybody?
I mean, when you sell Maguire for $80 million, you gotta have some money.
But who did they buy with that?
They didn't spend it. That's
it also depends on if they actually sell Chilwell. That's some people's number 9. You know, Harry Kane just missed a sitter. Well, he was. Y'all can't see it, but after Harry Kane just missed this, basically a one-on-one. Even though he had a defender on him, it was basically a one-on-one. He just slumps back in his chair with the most unsatisfied face of all time. Oh man,
Kane should be scoring that.
Tough scenes, but yeah, I don't think Leicester can really spend money on like.
Warner would have scored that. Tammy would have scored that.
Joe would have scored that. RLC, even with how bad he played this weekend, would have scored that.
You want to talk about this weekend's game?
Just finish with like Arsenal, all these. I mean, I think money does come into account. Like even like a team like Newcastle was huge in the 90s, like huge in the 80s, 90s. But you know, as money started to become a thing, they kind of fell out of relevance.
Another reason why Arsenal is struggling financially is because their owner doesn't want to give them money.
Yeah. So isn't he American or like he's American, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get the fact of like money actually does rule this game compared to like American sports, and he doesn't.
The only way he's gonna get money out of it is by putting money.
You have to spend money to get money type shit. But yeah, we can talk about this weekend.
Hey,
niggas are so bad.
No fans, no pressure.
Just like, shout to Timo Werner. Timo Werner would have been. He been playing.
No
wonder he was balling. No wonder he was balling the Bundesliga.
He was. Doing he was doing good the whole season.
He had no fans. I'm just saying, like, especially when there was no fans, dude was balling.
He said one time. What was that?
Nigga do time finishing. This weekend, we'll talk about Chelsea, and we'll talk about how we feel about restart in general.
They call it Project Restart.
Project Restart. All right. Starting with, I mean, before we even get Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester United. Thank you. Hey, thank you too so much. If Tottenham had won, they would have been, I believe, like 4 points behind us. If United would have won, they would have won on top of us until we played Villa. So thank you so much. Because now we have a 5-point cushion. Arsenal got demolished by City, even though City didn't even play spectacularly well.
Sheffield lost.
Sheffield. That's VAR. Literally in the first game back was ready on some bullshit, and I don't know, man. Melvin, I keep telling you, man. I'm not gonna lie to
you. If that happened to Chelsea,
Melvin,
I would cry.
Melvin, I keep telling you, man.
You said what?
I think it should be gone.
With VAR?
VAR, man. Like, that was just simple. That's not even like the up for debate ones. That was just goal line technology.
Yeah, but that was. I mean, you could place blame on VAR to some extent, but it was really not their first. VAR is not the first one who's supposed to, I guess, figure out the issue there. The goal line technology should be the one to tell you like whether it's a goal or not.
But basically, all things considered, it didn't help. VAR is supposed to be
VAR
the correction.
Didn't help, yeah.
That's what I mean. VAR is supposed to be the correction of whatever's going on, and it did not correct anything. It was just there just for show. Unless they're trying to do a big overhaul, as in letting the refs go to the monitor and everything, take it out.
They have to do that.
Yeah,
they literally have to do that.
Like I've been so fed up with this
I
season.
guess because these refs are not in shape to be running off. across the whole field. Just
nah, they were gonna like that because they can just they can take a break. They can at the monitor. They could at the monitor for a bit because golly, like VAR has just been disappointing.
Yeah.
Liverpool drawing in the Merseyside derby was kind of surprising. It
wasn't surprising.
They didn't look as sharp at all. Every team didn't look as sharp, but I mean, it's just weird seeing them not.
Probably the sharpest team I've seen.
Yeah, probably. We actually won games.
Yeah, we've probably looked the sharpest out of all the Premier League.
Yeah, Wolves played really well also against. I believe they played West Ham also.
Oh, they played well.
They played pretty well. They won 2-0. Adama Traore. When we play them, he plays on the right.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta start Aspie on the left.
We still have to play them, right?
Yeah, we have to play them. We'll play them at Stamford Bridge at least. We're gonna need to start Aspie on the left that game. Yeah. Because
wait, Aspie.
Yeah. Reece James starts on the right.
He's gonna leave him.
Who?
He's gonna leave Aspie.
But Reece James is not as disciplined enough to
put Emerson there.
All right. Anyways, they play pretty well. Basically, like in general, like the restart, people aren't looking as sharp. Other than City, in my opinion.
It goes to show you
what just happened.
Did that go in?
That just went in. Was that on goal? That's tough. Wow, that's tough. Yeah, Arsenal just scored their own goal. Niggas hugging like they did something.
Because nobody was celebrating, so I was like, what's going on?
The ball went. All I saw was the ball went in. You never know. A VAR may just cancel it somehow.
But what were we talking about?
People weren't looking as sharp this weekend.
Yeah, and it shows you that like during the lockdown, the teams that really were putting the effort to like try and get better or stay in shape.
Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, it just kind of showed like there was kind of levels to everything.
And I mean, and you can see that, for example, City, a stacked squad, people are fighting for a position on the team.
Yeah.
So they're pushing each other.
Yeah, Sunday being back was.
And it's the same with Chelsea, where you have all these young players that are trying to get into 11, so they're obviously going to push each other.
And now that there's 5 subs, which we'll talk about later, the fact that it's not just 3 and I play all 90. No, there's a chance you're probably gonna. There's literally a almost 50% more chance that you can be out of the game.
Yeah.
Now are they gonna find some bullshit? They're definitely gonna
handball.
They're gonna say somebody pushed some.
Oh, okay. They said no handball. But they were looking for a handball.
They were trying to look for something, and that's why I'm saying VAR is looking for a problem, which I don't like. Also, like they're just looking for a problem.
There's situations where you like. First of all, this isn't supposed to be looking for a problem.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm saying. It's supposed to fix a problem, and that's what I'm saying. VAR is looking. No, we saw the goal like 3 times. We didn't even think of like a handball. Yeah. But somehow VAR is trying to.
There was nothing obvious.
They're trying to. It's something like they're over policing everything. But yeah, going forward, I just think teams like I know everybody's in training like yeah, we just gotta be sharper. We just gotta get back into shape because teams are still looking sloppy. Even the game we're watching right now, teams are still sloppy. But going into Chelsea, thoughts real quick. I'll start off with the positives, unless you want to start off with negatives. I'll start off with positives. Mason Mount, Conte were the best players on the field, like hands down.
Okay.
Mason Mount, that was one of his best performances with us so far. He almost scored. But regardless of scoring, just the way he controlled the game, that free roam he was doing, I was like, ugh.
Nah, he was working.
It was reminiscent of another guy that used to wear number 8, but that's neither here nor there. He was balling out of his mind. Conte was. It's just funny because we're talking about this past week, like like he's gonna have to show. He's gonna show me at least. He's gonna show a lot of people that he still deserves. Not that he deserves being a blue jersey, but like when it comes to like selling people, like sacrificing basically places on the team, who should be like the big name that should be gone. After what he did this weekend, please, look, Conte, please, I want you to stay.
You say you don't want him to stay?
I want him to stay. I want he plays so fucking well. Like he was the best player on the field. Like he was balling out.
He's our best player in general.
But your best player doesn't mean that he's gonna be the best player on the field at all times.
I mean, I expect him to be.
I mean, you expect it, but I mean, we also have some pretty good players on our team. Who else played pretty well? Pulisic came on.
Pulisic, I mean, but it wasn't even like he played well. He just scored.
Nah, he was direct. Like he was giving them problems.
There was not much to really do once he came in, to be honest.
I mean, he came in and we scored the 2 that pretty much sealed the game. But like on the offensive side, he was just I don't think you necessarily need to be like the dribbler to have the ball. Just the fact that you're on the field and defenders are constantly like, where's this guy in number 22? Yeah. Where's guy number 22? You would see like he would really just draw like almost 2 defenders sometimes to him, which is opening up space for other people. And you saw that already with the goal he scored because who came off? ROC after a while, then it was like, yeah, this guy's not like he's not a threat. When he came on, Pulisic, niggas was like, hey, where's Pulisic at all times?
I would say RLC wasn't suited for the position.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to negatives. Who else? I thought Kepa was pretty great. That goal wasn't his fault. That was literally like the ball's literally right in front of him. That was shot in front of him. He did the best he could. I mean, where else can you parry that?
Yeah.
And the guy that was a great finish by him. Kepa played pretty well. Who else? Oh, Jokic just tested positive for.
Jokic?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he was in Serbia. He's got it in Serbia. What's it called?
He is in Serbia?
Yeah, he's in Serbia. So he's supposed to come back to the United States, but then he got tested, and they just saw that he has it, so they said they're going to delay it. Who else played pretty well for us? Mark Alonso didn't.
Yeah, he didn't play well.
Aspie, granted, even though he got 2 assists,
he didn't play well. Giroud didn't play well.
Giroud was just he wasn't in the great positions that he needed
Rudiger
to be.
Played
but I will say, okay, let me say, Giroud wasn't the best at finishing this last game, but his hold up play is always great, and that's the main reason why when he starts, I'm not tripping because the fact that he can do those little flick offs, make a little run, like little stuff like that. Is what I love Giroud for, and I think that's what's missing with Tammy. Because you even see in his goal was, first of all, beautifully crafted. I think it was Mason Mount to somebody in the middle, back to Mason to the left of Aspie. No. It was I believe it was he passed to Giroud. Giroud passed back to Mason. Giroud still creeping up, making that run. Pass to Aspie. Aspie then passes it inside to Giroud. Like just little play like that is what's really separates Giroud from Tammy in my opinion. Not saying that he's a bad player. I'm just saying that's just something that I think Tammy's missing from his game, and I thought Giroud did particularly well in this game, and like he always does. Who else started for us? I thought Kovacic was just. He was okay.
He did okay.
He didn't do anything spectacular.
When a team's sitting back the whole game, it's really hard to see.
Yeah, it is. But still, I mean, he did okay. I will say, don't take this the wrong way, but when Barkley is just playing a regular, when he doesn't have too much pressure to perform, which I think, especially early on, you could kind of see that you felt like there was some sort of pressure for Barkley to perform. Yeah. With Chelsea, you could see he was trying to do too much, just little things like that. Now that I think Lampard's kind of using him as look, you're just another midfielder. You don't have to be Hazard. You don't have to be anything else.
He plays better too.
He plays so much better. He played so well when he came on for Kovacic. He was not that he played world class, but just the simple dribbling, hold up the ball, look for a pass, just simple stuff. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be Ronaldo. You don't need to be Messi. And I think that's when he plays so well. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. I just think his role, and maybe he gets in his own head a bit. Because look at that Liverpool game. Look at that Liverpool and Everton game when he was one of our best players on the field. I thought he played so well when he came on. Billy Gilmore, I'm really sad he didn't play this game. I don't think he's gonna play against City.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
I think he's gonna play against Leicester though.
Oh yeah,
I think he's definitely gonna play against Leicester.
He has a chance to play that game.
Yeah, but
I mean, Jorginho's coming back though, so
Jorginho's coming back. Yeah, so it's kind of
so many players are coming back, so I don't know who's gonna start or not.
He's definitely. I don't. Even, he may not even make the 9. He may not make the 20. No boost. But
Rudiger, Christensen, how do they?
That's so now on to negatives. Oh, man. Christensen and Rudiger this game giving me heart palpitations, man. Serious heart palpitations.
For me, their issues are focus.
Yeah, lack of concentration. Yeah. That's really all it is.
be doing well for 5 minutes and then they'll make one stupid mistake.
Like it's not just like a mistake like that can
especially
it's in
Rudiger.
like in the box, like close, like
Rudiger. Like there was one time he did this stupid back pass. I don't even know what he was thinking. And I was like, were you thinking about something else, like the pizza you had last night?
No, he's probably thinking about his babe that he's about to go lash after this game.
But I'm just sitting there looking at it, and he got so lucky that he didn't like pass it in a direction where the striker would have came for it.
Yeah,
but that was just terrible lack of concentration right there.
Please, him. I would love to see Zuma play next game. Whether it's for I don't know which one. At this point, I don't know which one because Tomori is still hurt. I don't know if he'll be back against City. But for one of them,
I don't need Zuma playing next game.
Why?
Zuma against City, I don't know. Maybe Leicester, but not City.
You think he's gonna make a stupid decision?
It's not that he'll make a stupid decision. If you see Zuma play, he's not the quickest on his feet. He's kind of the physical, like on you
type shit.
Like for example, that United game, the first game of the season.
That doesn't count.
No, like that was bad.
It was bad, but like
late reaction.
He learned
he's not quick on his lesson. It's not about learning his lesson. He's just not quick.
But like that was more like decision making. No, like that was just a stupid tackle.
No, the thing is, if he was a quicker player, he would have got that.
But that's what I'm saying. Now that he knows he's not that quick, he's better positioning.
But the thing is, even when. So you just let him go by you like
no. I'm saying
to go right
okay. I'm saying like he's being in a better position to where like he won't just get passed by because of speed. Like he'll just be he's not just immediately.
It's easy to say that, but against players like Sane, Mane,
who started for us against City last time? Because I think we played particularly well. When we played City last time,
this is a game where I wish Tomori was healthy.
Yeah.
Because we know you're not getting.
You're not just getting past him. No.
You're not gonna get past
Chelsea
him at all.
Versus City lineups.
And I think we played a back three that game because we usually play well.
We play I don't know. This is predicted. I don't know why it's trying to show me. Like all I want was what the lineup was.
The last time we played City.
The last time we played City. I guess that had to be on ESPN. Or I don't think we played a 3-4-3, did we?
I think we might have played a back five. I
hope we didn't. Let me see. Chelsea, we played them, I believe, in November. Yes. Let's see. I'm pulling it up.
Tomori
and who?
Zuma.
Yeah. So, and I think, granted, City just outclassed us. I just think they were a better team. I don't think they were bad that game. Like in my opinion, I don't think Chelsea played bad that game. I just think we generally we're just not on their level. You know what I mean? Like we're just not on City's level. I don't think it was anything like we played bad. I just think City was just working us that game.
I'm not gonna lie. This lineup we used might be the same one we're gonna use except Tomori. Probably Rudiger for
Tomori. Oh shit. Who and yeah, but Emerson's not starting.
Yeah.
I think Emerson we sub off Emerson Emerson got mixed by Mahrez. I remember that.
Yeah,
for the goal.
He did. But I don't know if Alonso's gonna start though. I hope not. Because it's either
I want
we
Aspie.
know for sure Aspie's playing.
I want Aspie and Reece at this point.
It should be Aspie and Reece.
Speaking of negatives, Reece came on and just
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Reece does this every single time. It's just a matter of time of him getting caught.
Yeah.
Like every time you've seen Reece, he will stay on the ball for so long, and he will act like nobody's around him.
But sometimes he gets spun. Like he got spun this last game.
My issue with Reece isn't even that he gets spun. It's just the fact that somebody will pass him the ball, and then he'll just stay with it for a minute. And I'm like, you can pass it now, or you can, go forward.
Yeah,
I remember. And he'll just stay on the ball, and then somebody would just come and take it from him.
Remember the one that he spun two defenders that were on him, and I was like, I don't care that it was cool. That was just irresponsible.
Exactly, and he does that
irresponsible.
He does that all the time. And I don't know if he's not aware of his surroundings or he just thinks that they're not gonna rip the ball off of him. But
he's a big guy.
He got exposed this last game.
Yeah.
Like they kept taking the ball.
I would say exposed. He came in the 89th minute.
They kept taking the ball from him.
I would say he came in the 89th minute when the game was already ratcheting up. So
for you to be losing the ball like that.
But I'm saying he came in like when the game was at its most intense, and he was just a sub. He was just fresh legs, and his mentality wasn't in how intense the game was at the time. But yeah,
no, but he plays that like that on the regular.
But how bad he was playing was an anomaly. Like that was just I was looking. I'm like,
no. It for me it wasn't that. For me it was like he does this all the time, and the fact that we caught him this time slipping.
But I think normally like he normally makes decisions like that, but like it's like it's minute compared to all the good that he does. And in this game,
you can say that when they don't get the ball.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like this game was just like the 4 minutes he was on the field. It was just like hey. Like it was just all of that. It wasn't like there was nothing to balance it out. Kind of. What else? Who else? Oh yeah. And then moving on to I thought William wasn't the worst in this game, but moving on to that black man, that other black man. RLC didn't particularly have the best. He didn't particularly have the best game. Yeah, I saw William. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I don't know why, but Pedro's
it's up.
Pedro's is only to keep playing this season.
It's both of them.
No, but I think, but like we actually want. I think we only did that because we need like numbers. And if Pedro doesn't sign, he's just not gonna play for us. And then Williams is actually like we want him to stay. Like it's not like he's gone anywhere yet. It's kind of like just leave it. I'll do it. It's like we actually do kind of want him to stay. We'll get to we'll get to that later. RLC didn't play. How do I phrase this up? Particularly well. What'd you think about it?
I mean, for someone that's came off a year-long injury, I didn't expect him to do anything special.
Yeah, but he just felt like another body on the field. In all honesty,
he felt like another body because he just wasn't getting into the game.
Yeah.
One being like his positioning was not where I wanted him to play. I think him and Mason should have switched.
Yeah.
I mean, Mason played like amazing where he
lights
played.
Out.
But if you wanted to see the best version of RLC, then he would have played.
Yeah, because in that moment, you kind of need to do what's best for the team. So just taking, leaving Mount to keep doing well in that middle, and then just basically exchanging RLC for Pulisic was amazing.
And that's why I will even go on to say that I'm not even mad at his performance.
I'm not mad.
For me, it's him just getting minutes at this point. He just needs minutes, even if he's having the worst game. Just let him play.
Yeah.
Eventually, he's gonna, get into shape, getting into a team and playing well. So I'm not worried about him.
I'm not worried. I just thought I was looking at him like, dang. Like,
I mean, anyone that watched that could have seen that he would. It wasn't that he had a bad game. He just wasn't in the game.
Yeah, he
wasn't in the game.
He just looked slow. He just looked. Yeah, he just.
It was 9.
Yeah, it wasn't the best performance from him.
And I'm not gonna lie, like. We got teased by him being on the starting 11.
Starting 11,
I was like,
my
nigga. He's been working niggas on practice?
I was like, starting 11, bro. Like, I think, I also think, like, to a certain extent, Lampard didn't, like, pay Villa that much respect. If City's our first game back, he's not fucking starting. Not starting. I think...
And that's also probably why he had City in his sights. These guys have to play because I know when we play City... I know these guys have to start.
Which is why I'm kind of sad that Tammy. I wish we closed the game quickly so Mason could have rested because Mason's playing 90 minutes.
He's gonna play.
Mason's playing 90 minutes next game. Well, not 90, but he's playing at least 70.
Pulisic and Tammy and Mason are playing that next game.
They are, but with Jorginho being back, I think Mason's minutes is gonna be the one that suffers. I think Pulisic plays all 90 minutes.
So Pulisic is gonna start. Do you want to talk about the lineup?
Well, let's finish this game first. RLC, I thought RLC was pretty great. Great as in like the fact that he's just back. I just like that he was back. Seeing the hyphenated name, I was like, in the starting lineup, that was great.
I had a question. So, in terms of our play style as a team. Did you have any complaints of
that's what I wanted to get to. I thought we played phenomenal. I thought other than those mental like defensive lapses, which honestly, funny enough, didn't come from Alonso at all or Aspie. Other than the goal that they scored, which I just felt like there was just bodies in the box, and I just think people just were not concentrating.
Yeah.
Other than like that and like the little individual errors, I thought we played amazing offensively. Yeah. I don't think we had like an opportunity that was like you should have scored that.
Yeah.
I thought we constantly like what would happen is like oh my Harry Kane.
I'm dead.
Okay,
all right.
He finally redeemed himself. I thought we played phenomenal. The fact that literally, like, what would happen is that we would attack. Mm-hmm. They would somehow clear the ball, and then we would just get the ball right back and just do it all over again. Mm-hmm. The fact, like, those are points where, like, the possession was 80-20.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what? Mm-hmm. Why'd you even show up? Mm-hmm. Like, why show up? Like, go home. Why should 80% possession? We were in control of that game. Obviously, the goal happened. The goal just happened. But let's be honest, we worked to the hell out of Villa, like the whole 90 minutes. Yeah. Actually, I will say, like, towards the end, I did get kind of scared, but that's with any game. That's only like a 1 goal difference. Mm-hmm.
My one of my biggest concerns is our fullbacks got exposed so much going forward.
Oh,
they can't cross for nothing. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of those crosses, like. I remember, like, Alonso would just cross the ball, go behind the goal, not even on.
At least they'd be in front.
At least I even let you go to the keeper.
Just let hit the first defender, bro. At this point,
let you do a Zappacosta, turn into a shot. Okay. But that whole went behind.
Yeah, it was bad.
Behind
like,
the goal.
Remember there was a 1-on-1 that he had.
Yeah,
but because he's only 1-footed. He had a 1-on-1. Yeah. It was okay. Let me not say it's a 1-on-1, but it was defender, like, I would say, like, a good 5 yards away from him. And if he used any sort of, like, confidence to, like, I'm just gonna take the shot, like, he scores that.
Be like Chilwell. Chilwell was confident in his goal. He was like, I'm shooting this.
All right.
And the thing is, Alonso has, like, a shot.
He scored. Like, he scored for us this season. He scored a brace for us this season already.
Our last game, actually, he had a brace.
He scored a goal that game. Yeah. So. He can score. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Going forward, I don't think they were the best.
Yeah, and so that's like, I'm very concerned in terms of, like, you know, we really need to address having a left back who can at least cross the ball.
I mean, that's something that we're definitely fixing this summer. So
and I hope so.
No, I hope so. It's like if it's not Chilwell.
No, my hope is that it's someone who's actually
actually good. But I think
I know we're going for a left back, but it has to be quality.
I think because there's only like 2 names that we're getting. It's either Alex Telles or Chilwell. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the third one is Tagliafico,
but that's like our last option, which. I think is better. I think it's better. I personally think
it's better than even Chilwell to me. I'm not gonna.
I won't say that. I'm
not gonna lie to you. Chilwell, man.
I won't say that.
Chilwell is not fast.
I guess is Robertson fast?
Yeah,
really.
He's a lot faster than Chilwell.
I don't say a lot faster.
He's a lot faster than Chilwell.
I don't say a lot faster.
Like he has the perfect pace for left back. I would say that.
I don't think he's necessarily fast.
I wouldn't need my left back to be. If my left back is as fast as Robertson, like, I'm not mad at that.
I won't say necessarily fast. I don't think he's that much faster than Chilwell. I also think Chilwell's on the worst team. So Chilwell has to, like,
you could say that.
He has to do a lot more.
You can say that, but when you're getting, like, exposed, like, 1-on-1, because he got exposed 1-on-1 against
City, but that's City. No, Liverpool, but that doesn't count, bro. It's
one of those teams.
It's Liverpool.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care? Just because we beat them doesn't mean that.
Okay, but we gotta see what you do before you get here. Okay. I gotta know why we want you.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm necessarily impressed with him. Well, I don't think he's like the second coming. I don't think he's that as bad as.
I think it's most the reason why I'm really on him is because of the price tag.
Yeah,
that's really why. If he was a lot cheaper, then I'd be like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think we played really well. I think our back four is like the only, like, problems this game.
Yeah,
because Kovacic was pretty good this game. Conte was pretty good,
and they're gonna have to be like zero mistakes, like,
this next game. Spotless this next game, because they've scored 8 goals in the past 2 games.
That's crazy, man.
And conceded none. That's crazy. Sane is only getting more prepared.
I saw who did they just play? 5-0?
Burnley.
The last 19 goals between them and Burnley have all been them. That's just sad.
That's actually pretty sad. What was I about to say? I mean, I just think Burnley got karma because that all white lives matter. That white lives matter banner.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
if you obviously, like, fly a white lives matter banner in a quarantine game, like, no fans, I think you deserve to lose 5-0, no? If I can't physically assault you, I deserve to beat you 5-0.
Though it was probably some fan trolling or something.
How about you troll to that 5-0? How about we do that? 5-0. You carry 5 goals on top of your head.
My whole thing is I don't see why Burnley has to be the one. Well, I mean, it was at their home, but like, why did they have to apologize for it? It's not like they say, "Hey, go." I mean, you don't know if they do.
But I think you have to like your fans are representation of
the club. Yeah, I get that, but it's like as
a
club,
you need to denounce it because like if it's your fans are doing it, you need to be like, we don't condone of that.
But how do we know that's a fan of
you think a nigga came all the way from Manchester? Manchester. I would not watch the game.
If you went the length of even putting that thing on and flying, like he would do that.
Nah,
yes, he would do that. So. He would do that.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're that,
he took his time just to get into a play.
If you're that racist,
you're much playing field costs.
You went from Manchester to Burnley.
Do you know how much playing field costs?
Huh?
Playing field. Do you know how much it costs for you to fill up your plane?
No.
Very expensive.
No, I mean, I don't think he went on a plane in England. You know, they have a train system.
No, I'm talking about the dude that flew the banner.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He went through those lanes.
Like, nigga thought he was on Snowfall. Nigga thought he was on GTA. The hell's wrong with that guy? Yeah, you should carry that 5-0 easily.
Yeah, it was crazy to see that. I was like, what?
So I guess we can kind of move to this next game that we have. Our starting 11. All right, because he's me. But I did see you. You remember?
People just be cheap.
Pulisic, Kante, and Kepa are the only guarantees. And Aspie. And no.
I'll tell you why I say Tammy.
Tell me.
So we obviously know we're not gonna have the ball. So
we've had the ball last game.
Not as much.
It was 50-50.
I don't think this game we're gonna have the ball as much.
Actually, no, we didn't have the game. It was Liverpool that we had the ball.
I don't think we're having the ball much this game.
Yeah.
So what I see happening is us. I don't want to say counterattacking, but in a way counterattacking. And I don't want to counterattack with Giroud on up top. I'd rather counterattack with Tammy.
I guess that's you, but I just think like Giroud. I think Lampard's gonna go in with a bit more swagger this game. I think he knows this is one of the most healthy, like this is the healthiest the team has been in a while.
So by swagger you mean?
Swagger, I mean like he's gonna have a bit more confidence. Also, because I won't say that we have nothing to lose, but we only have like 2 more tough games. After this game we only have like 2 more tough games. So I feel like he can make up those points in other places. So I feel like he's actually gonna go there. Like let's actually try to like get something from this.
Okay, so who's starting then?
So for me, I think our only guarantees are those 3. So, for those 4: Aspie, Kepa, Pulisic, and Kante. I think we start Willian on the right again. I think we start Giroud again, and I think if Jorginho is back, I think actually if Jorginho's back, I still don't think he starts. I think we start Mount and Kovacic in the middle. And then we do that 4-2-3-1.
Yeah,
4-2-3-1. Because Mason Mount, that free roam, I was really impressed.
We're gonna have the same midfield, as we did our last
game. The last game. Yeah, I guess that is the same midfield. Yeah. And then I think Jorginho comes on, Barkley comes on. Who else comes on? RLC will come on.
Hopefully Billy.
Nah, he is not ready for this game whatsoever. This game.
That's what we said about Liverpool.
Yeah, but Liverpool they also didn't have their like starting 11 also, but to a certain extent he still did work for Fabinho. I'm just saying like we have better options than Billy. Is my point.
Cold.
Wait, all right. Anyways, cold. Because he scored one solo goal on the worst center back in the league.
I like his celebration.
Okay. Do they have it on FIFA yet?
Nah,
they don't.
Not that I know of.
They need to. That's the thing about FIFA, man. They don't like update your.
But they did update the Black Lives Matter on the back of the jersey.
I guess. Okay, and that's also another thing. I think it's so dope how the Premier League they made a statement like they made all the players. I don't care what your politics are, whatever. They made all the players wear Black Lives Matter on the back of their jerseys. Not like. They had like a patch. Yeah. Instead of their name, they wore Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Every game starts off with the kneel. I thought that was like, why is it controversial in America? But another country, another separate country can do it. I applaud them
because
so much.
Because we're talking about, these are not like white Americans.
Yes.
There's only Christian Pulisic that's really an American that's in the Premier League.
Yeah.
These are people that actually have
from all over the world.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they have like actual sense. I don't think Americans have sense, to be honest with you.
Somebody said Salah didn't start because he didn't want to kneel. You saw Mane took off when they blew the whistle.
But I mean, Premier League you saw that nobody was really watching sports. Like all these other leagues when they came back before Prem. Like once Prem came back, that's when everybody's really watching sports.
Yeah. Who else? Who else do I have? I don't think we changed our center back pairing because I think he's kind of scared. Lampard, because that's one thing you don't want to consistently change. I think we start them two again. Yeah. And then I think we have Reece and Aspie as our fullbacks. Or at least I should hope. That's the hope. I hope because if it's Alonso, that guy's getting spun.
It's gonna be a long
This guy's getting spun by Mahrez.
The only way I would be okay with Alonso starting is Tomori's there. That's the only way.
And that still wasn't enough against United because he still could see the penalty. So I think that's our 11. If you want me to make an honest prediction, I think it's like an honest prediction. I think we lose 2-1. Hopeful prediction, I'll say 2. My two hopeful predictions are 2-2 and 1-0. Not 1-0. I think it's kind of impossible to like keep these things to a clean sheet, but it's actually possible. So actually 1-0. So 2-2 or 1-0 is like my hopeful thinking. But my realistic, I think we're gonna lose 2-1.
Yeah, I agree with you on realistic. Yeah.
If not more. And not because we're bad, just I just think City's just that good.
They're on a different level.
Yeah, they're on different. I think I would rather play Liverpool than City where we are right. I mean, not because we beat them. I mean, I guess it's part of it, but
I'm dead. But I will say Tammy's probably my only other switch, like in terms of.
You said that last time. I'm telling you. Man.
I like Tammy.
Tammy's gonna have a tough time next season. Yeah. If he's already struggling to get into the 11 now, he's gonna have a tough time.
I don't know why it is though. What do you think it is?
It's that hold up play, man. If Tammy doesn't have the ball perfectly at his
Werner's
feet,
not gonna be a hold up player.
But I think that's what I say. Unless Tammy has the ball at his feet, he's not like a dynamic player. He won't dribble. He can't create his own shot. Yeah. He's created his own shot before, but he's not like a dynamic player to where like he'll create. Warner can pretty much like he can create his own shot.
So he's built to be a Giroud in terms of his like physique, but he's just not.
He's young. He's 22.
Yeah,
he's young. He like nobody's expecting him to grow, but for now, let's let
the dude's
Werner.
Tall, man.
Let's
just throw a header. The ball is way like.
But even sometimes he'd be missing them. He missed it last week
because he's off balance because he's just lanky. He's not strong enough to hold himself up.
Yeah. So I mean, I just think. Yeah, he's gonna have him and Cho are gonna be like the two like, hey guys, you guys have to prove yourself.
Be the odd man's out
more than Mount in my opinion. I think Mount's more secure than them two. RLC, no, not really RLC. I don't think RLC and Mount are gonna like they're gonna be so great at eventually to where like they can also kind of use them as left mids and also like midfielders. So they're gonna be dynamic players. So yeah, what's you say your predictions? What?
I'll say 2-1.
We lose or we win.
We lose. I don't see a draw coming out of this game.
You never know.
Somebody got to win. So either we lose 2-1 or we win 2-1.
The only game that I want that to happen is in the Premier League final again when City plays Liverpool. That's definitely DPL final. Look at us. We're so high on the table.
I need City to win that game so bad.
Yeah. Because I mean, another reason why I don't want to win is because I don't want it to be any easier for Liverpool.
Yeah.
So I actually don't mind drawing this game because I believe then Liverpool plays Crystal Palace, I believe, tomorrow, and then the next game I believe is Liverpool. I believe it's City. So I actually don't want to win this game. It feels up to me. I take a draw, and then I think that still leaves us 3 points ahead of United and all that. And then basically DPL final is that Liverpool City game.
If Liverpool goes into that Liverpool City game and they've already won the league, then it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, imagine the stakes. Like this time next week, imagine what the stakes could be.
It's not really stakes because we know there's no way Liverpool.
I'm talking about the stakes of like Liverpool potentially winning and City basically be like, you're not gonna win at least on our grounds.
See, that's the thing. Mean. If it goes down to that game as the decider. Liverpool are going to try their best.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by the stakes.
And City are also gonna,
And that's what. So imagine how grand. You know what? Lose. Hey, Chelsea. I'm giving you a free pass.
Nah, I wouldn't say Chelsea lose. I would say Crystal Palace win. I don't want to lose in this situation.
Actually, they did beat them last season, right? Crystal Palace did beat them. They beat Liverpool last season. I remember.
I don't want to lose in this situation.
Yeah. Draw. At least draw. Just let that game be the decider.
Win against Liverpool and then
because that's gonna happen.
I need Liverpool to lose their next 8 games.
Because that's gonna happen. Let's do predictions real quick. Then we'll talk about Project Restart and how we felt about it. So far, pretty quick. Predictions: Manchester United, Sheffield United. That game I believe was 3-3 last time. Because Sheffield's up like 3-1 and United came back and scored.
I need Sheffield to win.
If Sheffield wins, I don't mind. I don't mind us losing at that point. We could lose to City. It doesn't fucking matter.
Gotta win that game.
Liverpool, Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. I'm going for Crystal Palace this game.
What does it say? Crystal Palace has won their last 4 games.
I need a Zaha masterclass.
I definitely need a Zaha masterclass.
We even loan back RLC for that game.
I don't know with that game. I think Liverpool just runs through them, unless they do what they did to United, which is basically like park the bus and somehow expect Jordan Ayew to kind of score, counterattacks. Newcastle, Aston Villa. I think Newcastle's been on a little high right now. Winning 3-0 to Sheffield, I think was a big result for them. So I think they win that game. Norwich, Everton. I think Everton wins that game. Wolves, Bournemouth. I think Wolves keeps going higher and higher. Arsenal, Southampton.
Danny Ings masterclass.
They may lose that game too, man. They actually may lose.
They're not good.
They may actually lose. They're
not good.
They may lose that game. Burnley, Watford. Who cares? Chelsea City, we already talked about. Aston Villa.
Imagine just having to think about whether your team will win this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. How do you enjoy life?
Every weekend, you have to think.
Do you even want to wake up? You see how when we play City, we're actually gonna watch that game. Yeah. We're actually gonna tune in.
Yeah.
We actually have hope. No. Aston Villa, Wolves. Wolves probably win that game. There's not that many games this weekend because it's FA Cup.
It's not even just that. They're playing every other day, so it's so many games every day.
There's nothing important here. Let's see FA Cup. What FA Cup's talking about?
We play Leicester.
Where's FA Cup? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Top Soccer. This is Premier League. Okay, so how will I even do it through the ESPN app? That's one thing about ESPN I don't like. I don't know why. Can you find it? Actually,
we're in the quarterfinals.
I think I can find it now. Where's FA Cup? More soccer cups. FIFA. Okay, English FA Cup. All right, so it's Norwich United. If United loses that game, don't ever talk to me again. Arsenal Sheffield. I think Arsenal's officially gonna be out of potentially getting 0 cups. I think they're just gonna get 0 cups after that game. Yeah, I saw that. It was rumored earlier today.
They never learn, man.
Yes, David Luiz signed a new contract even after being one of the worst players.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not seeing a worse defender in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Year.
He's horrendous. He's. Oh shit! Hold on. Aguero's out for Chelsea game.
Oh yeah, he's out for. They said he might be out for a while.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
KDB feeling join him,
just
for one game.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's just for one game. It's okay.
Come back for the Liverpool game.
Exactly, with the vengeance. Leicester, Chelsea. I think we're actually gonna demolish them, in my opinion.
You think so?
I think we're gonna beat the fuck out of them.
It's gonna be a tough game.
It's gonna be a tough game. But I think we're actually gonna embarrass them.
We need to win that game.
Newcastle.
We need some silverware this year.
Yeah, we definitely need some silverware. Now, of all of these teams, who would you like to meet?
I want to meet Norwich.
Norwich. That's
yeah.
That's if they beat United, and that's a tough ask. I don't mind playing Sheffield. I don't mind playing United. I think actually I'd rather play United. We need revenge. Yeah. We lost them 3 times this season. I want to play United.
If anything, if there's a match that we want to go up, the team we want to go up against, it's United. Because getting United off the FA Cup.
After all that shit you was talking, mate, that would be great.
We already got Liverpool out.
Next.
And next is
United. Next caller. That's how we felt. Well, that's our predictions with this week. Real quick, we can talk about Project Restart. How'd you feel? I love the 5 subs thing. I thought that was amazing.
It wasn't nothing like special.
Just special. I just think so far what they're doing is amazing.
Okay, so with the 5 sub thing, is it from what I've seen and what I've like heard is you get 5 subs, but you can only sub 3 times throughout the match.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. You cannot sub 5 different times.
I guess it's cool because then you can just like time waste.
That,
you can time waste. Yeah. I don't mind that.
Yeah, so if you want to do the 2 at one point, and then 2 more, and then your last one, then you could do that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the worst at all. I thought that was pretty good. I think the water breaks are great. Mm-hmm. I don't think it slows down the game, but it's one of those like me. I'm against slowing down the game unless it's necessary.
I feel like said that. if I was really like, I feel like for some reason, the fact that there are no fans in the game, it kind of doesn't show you. Oh, this game just kind of slowed down because of this. Yeah, like it's very hard to like notice tension when there's not fans in the game.
There's nothing in there.
Like when the fans are like, oh, like then you'll know whether there's tension.
I kind of like the fake noise. Not that I like it. It's not the worst. It's not the worst.
I don't have no feeling towards it.
Yeah, I would say I can't watch it without it though. I will. Yeah. I can't.
My phone was tripping whenever I was watching the Chelsea game. The noise wasn't coming on, and so I was just hearing it's like dot dot, like they were kicking the ball next to each other, and I'm like, am I watching a practice game?
You're watching DHS.
So it wasn't like I needed the noise.
I need the noise. What else? What else happened? Is there anything I've noticed?
So if anything, it came back worse.
Huh?
VAR came back worse.
Yeah, VAR. Who cares? We've talked about VAR for too much at this point. We have an episode called VAR versus the people at this point. Kai Havertz is still like it's kind of building up steam. Yeah. And this nigga keeps scoring goals, so.
Hey man, Chelsea, you know what to do.
75 what?
75 quid.
75 smackaroos. Fuck yeah! At this point, you just get the whole German league.
Mm-hmm. I'm dead.
Just get the whole German league at this point. I wish Chooks would have been here. I would have loved to see Chooks' like, what's it called?
Man, just waiting for next season. Get to see Werner,
Ziyech, Pulisic, and whoever we get in defense because we need some help in defense. Yeah. Is there anything else? I feel like we're missing something. Nothing. I mean, basketball. Nothing really. Just nothing really the same old shit that we talked about last week.
Yeah. I need some more football news. They're not talking about nothing in football
because they don't even know what's happening.
Oh, did you hear about the NASCAR driver?
Who cares? Like, are we surprised? Like, the Jesse Smollett of NASCAR? Is that what you're gonna call him?
You think it's a hoax?
No, it's not. Or not even a little bit. I don't think it'd be that deep to talk about it. Yeah, to lie.
It's just crazy. It's like people, it's basically the same thing as that White Lives Matter we saw. Like people are just mad at it for no reason and trying to. Anyways,
I don't know, man. I will say, people, big announcement coming very soon. Amen. These episodes are short. Let's just say we're gonna get in a different way very, very soon. My name is Idina.
I'm Melvin Yagaka.
We'll see you guys later.